Alright guys, Fielding Shredder here. Just wanted to let you guys know what I've got going on for 2016. I'm excited to announce that I've got a brand new Exedy Hyper Twin clutch, and this is actually the carbon version. So what I wanted to do is just unbox it here, let you guys see what comes in the package, and then we'll do a quick install video and see how it works on the track. Alright, so let's see what comes inside. Exedy includes a couple of big stickers for you, and some information, torque specs, warnings, and installation guides. So definitely want to make sure you look over that before you install it. The package is packed very well, lots of extra padding, and here's what we're looking for. This is our twin plate clutch. Another important thing to notice here is the indicator mark. This is going to be to make sure that all of the internals of the clutch stay inside in the correct order and the correct orientation, because this is balanced from Exedy. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and disassemble it now and show you guys what's inside, and then we will do an installation video and show you how to put it in. So this first pressure plate here, we'll take that off. The second intermediate plate we're going to take off and keep in the same orientation. Then we get to one of our clutch discs here. This is a carbon clutch disc. This you want to be sure that you don't touch the surface of, but you take it out like this and you can lay it right back onto the intermediate plate. Now we get to our second intermediate plate, or a floater, some people call them. So our floater here can go right on top. Then we get to our splined hub, which is the center section here. Take that out. You can see that it does have a channel here, so the final clutch disc goes below it, so make sure you don't mess that order up. I'm going to go ahead and put that next to it here, and then the final clutch disc will sit like that. Then we got the flywheel with the cage. Now we're going to go install it and see how that process goes. So then you want to get your flywheel, go ahead and place it up here. It's important not to touch this friction surface. If you get your greasy hands on it, you're going to have to, make sure to clean it off, but you want to make sure to try and keep that as clean as possible. I like to put the indexing mark at the bottom here just to keep things visible. What I've done is I've bought ARP bolts here. These are going to be able to be reused and retorqued numerous times. They're also going to be a little bit stronger than the OEM. These are going to require red Loctite, so you're going to want to have these pre-done with red Loctite. And if you want to, you can put a little bit of assembly lube on the back of the head or on the flywheel just here, just a little bit, to let them slip a little bit easier whenever you go to torque them. So I'm going to do that now. Now I've got my clutch alignment tool with the center section in the bottom carbon plate. I'm going to go ahead and gently place this onto here without touching the carbon. Okay, and then that'll stay put. This part's important because we have a pull style throwout bearing. So the pull style in the Supra or Toyota transmissions means that you have to install the throwout bearing behind. Now this is going to go over, and it will stay on with this. Okay, this alignment tool will come out through. But what I'm going to want to do is blue Loctite on the cap covers. So I'm going to do that now. So I've got the pressure plate here. Make sure to line up the blue mark with your blue marks here. I've got my Loctited bolts. So what we're going to do here is slowly snug them up. These are going to get torqued to 23 foot-pounds according to Exedy. But what's important here is you can see I'm going real slow and just doing a star pattern, getting them to slowly squeeze in on the pressure plate spring before they get to the 23 foot-pounds. All right, so the Exedy clutch is now installed. You got to see that process, but I want to go see how it feels. Full break-in process already finished. Let's go check it out.
Wow, that was really impressive. Kind of cheating here. I actually have had an Exedy clutch in my car for a couple years now. I actually had the Hyper Single before, and I love that clutch. That's why I was hyped to get into the new Hyper Twin. But I'm pretty impressed. This is a carbon clutch, so Exedy does recommend that you heat it up before you go and do any performance driving. So all you have to do is a couple of slow takeoffs or a long takeoff. And then after that, it really grabs very strongly. I've had no issues in tandem at all. The clutch pedal is actually very, very controllable. It's just a hair stiffer than stock, which is exactly what I would want. Really though, the main thing that really impressed me is its grabbing power. It doesn't overheat because it's carbon, and I can do lap after lap over and over, and it never slips, it never holds up. It's so consistent through and through. I'm really excited to finish the rest of the season on this thing.